Ahoy there, mateys. It's later Sunday night, and there was no live feed today. What a calamity. Well, it was a good message, and it had some important things in there, so I thought, you know what? It's late, but it's early enough. Everyone has gone to bed. The house is quiet. Mac is right here and may jump into frame at any moment. Thought I'd give you a highlight for those of you that were curious and missed to see the spectacle of Dennis McFarland, who, in front of a group of people who will slow down long enough to listen to his words. uh, it's a peaceful night. Everything's cool. I'll show you. So anyway, title of the sermon was, I'm going to try to keep this at a 5 minute whatever, minute and 13. I preached out of Genesis chapter 4. This was the story of Cain and Abel. I always put an emphasis on slow down. Do yourself a favor and ask those interpretive questions. Slow down. Genesis chapter 4, verse 1. Adam lay with his wife Eve, and she became pregnant. She became pregnant and gave birth to Cain. She said, with the help of the Lord, I have brought forth a man. Verse 2, later she gave birth to his brother Abel. I stopped there, and one of the things I emphasized was, why did she say that? Ask yourself. She just could have said she had one kid, stopped, and she had the other kid. When she had that kid, the first one, Cain, she says, I brought forth a man. That's because the name Cain sounds like two words actually, brought forth and acquired. So Cain's name essentially is, oh, look, I made a man. Or I was given one. And move down a little bit further. Verse 4. I guess we can keep going. 2, later she gave birth to his brother Abel. Now Abel kept flocks and Cain worked the soil. Verse 3, in the course of time, whatever that is. What is in course? What time? What course of time? Cain brought some of the fruits of the soil as an offering to the Lord. Verse 4, but Abel brought fat portions from some of the firstborn of his flock. The Lord looked with favor on Abel and his offering. Verse 5, but on Cain and his offering he did not look with favor, so Cain was very angry and his face was downcast. I said if I was going to do a sermon series, I said this in church, if I'm going to do a sermon series called some of the biggest butts in Scripture, but, B-U-T, but, those two would be in there, but Abel brought fat portions. Like, we don't know what set Cain's sacrifice aside as unacceptable, but there are indicators in there that from the very beginning it was approached with the wrong spirit. So he wound up killing his brother anyway. Moving forward, the Lord said to Cain, why are you angry? Why is your face downcast? Verse 7, if you do what is right, will you not be accepted? Question mark. But if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must master it. I only had one page of notes. I'll show you. That's what I had to work with. Screen cap that if it's not reversed. Had it neatly tucked in there. So look, bam, you can't even tell. My cheat sheet. It was my message on sin. My version of Jonathan Edwards, Sinners in the Hands of an Angry God. What a weird energy for any man to have to go step into. I'm still a little salty about it tonight, but it's okay. I'll survive. I'm obviously in a little better place than some other people are. Securing my spot at the dinner table of eternity. I hope this message finds you well. Don't know when I'll be asked to speak again. I'm sorry if you missed it, but didn't miss much. You got it in a nutshell. God bless you. And if nobody's told you I love you, I love you.